Alright, here we go. I got my link going again. The latest project here, you may be able to see. I give you a real zoom in here on the exhaust manifold. There, kind of hard to do without glare. There is a short piece of exhaust pipe, a piece of tin for a flange, because I don't want to weld this up pipe on there. So that comes out around the turn. There is a pair of bolts here securing the lower mounting to the upper mounting. The lower mounting is bolted on the inside of the front grille frame, so it's removable. None of this is permanent in case I didn't like it. See, I wasn't sure what would happen. My old muffler gave up the ghost, and then the up pipe comes over to the bottom of the homemade muffler made out of cans. Can't really tell you what kind of cans they are because somebody might get the idea of using propane cans. Now you can see a pop rivet. The upper section's held on by 3 pop rivets. That wasn't originally so. The reason they are there is because I slotted the exhaust pipe going up the middle. This part down here that you see is a 2-inch stainless thin wall stainless steel pipe. Runs the entire length of the muffler. The part of the bottom section is cut full of holes. The upper part is slotted. I'd stuck a screwdriver through the slots and bent them over slightly so they catch the air going up the exhaust pipe. So there's very little, and I'd say no restriction, other than I might be wrong. So what happened is I made too many slots there in the upper section. It broke off. I set it back on, put pop rivets in it, and that's working fine. Now, run you up to the upper end here. You can see there's silicone. It's really tough to weld. It's really thin stock that these cans are made out of. Coming up to my rain flap. Now when you sit in the seat, I like my exhaust higher than my head, and this one is at least level. Kind of tough underneath trees. So that'll do on the exhaust thing. Another thing here to show you. You guys, and I know a lot of you out there have the same stinking problem I have. You can see here, I'm going to open the hood the whole way. Set it right there. Now I'll show you with my light. Maybe you can see it. There is a rubber seal there. You can see it trimmed off the broken and battered edge off the dashboard. Now, I'm really happy how it turned out. So I got a piece of 3/4 inch inside diameter rubber radiator hose, and that worked very, very well. There's enough gap back here in front of the dashboard there where I trimmed it off the edge. You can stuff that hose down in there and it'll curl around the front. Now maybe you can get a good look at the bracket there. See where the screw is, where the bolt is. Peel back some more for you. Now my brother-in-law's Cub Cadet, this lip is turned the other way. So all he's got to do is unbolt this bolt down here at the end of my finger where you can see in the pictures. Flip it around, bolt it back on. Trim his dashboard where it's badly meshed and crumbled. And then there were 2 tiny holes which I just ran roofing screws in there, which will hold this rubber fine and dandy. You'll never have a problem after that again. The only thing is I can only extend it down so far without adding some more to this panel here. There's the panel, you can see it. So I don't even use these hood latches. I don't know what they're good for. So in front here you'll see me having put in just some random pieces of thin rubber I found flying around. So what happens is the hood sets on that and it helps reduce vibration around the hood hinge area. So that's what that's good for. So with the rubber in the back, the rubber in the front, it really did a lot to help my hood hinge issues. So as you see this flipping shut, I'll even let it free fall. Bang. Nice and level, just the way you would want it if it was your tractor. A little bit of a gap there. That can actually be fixed quite easily by moving your front grille pedestal backwards. That'll take care of that issue quite easily. So you see I don't have a clutch on the front anymore. I took that out. I think I'm going to use a more modern clutch. There you can see some of the mountings of the aforementioned exhaust manifold setup. Really simple thing. It's not all that sturdy, not all that strong. So I went with a diamond plate foot tread area, stainless steel screws. Yeah, I even lost one. This machine was spent an entire year building it. I think I started about August of 2014 and got done August 2015, just a month after our wedding. Now here you can see a short and long pedal. Long pedal is the forward pedal there, and then there's linkage up to a shaft. You may have seen the shaft on the other side of the tractor. Someday maybe I'll do a video on that. It's a really basic, simple build. I mean, if I can do it, who can't do it? I'm not that smart. Now, I didn't have internet back then, so I couldn't research that online. So that is a black area there. Basically got the idea myself. Did it just the way I wanted it. Made it the way I wanted it to work. And it took me a good couple months until I got that pedal drive done. So what you see here is the original, get you in close on this, the original lockout, the pedal lock, park brake lock. I just had this random ball and handle thingy flying around, and I just had to like look at this here, and I'm like, oh, that goes right there, definitely goes right there. So I welded it on there, and it is absolutely the best thing. You don't have to bend over till your nose is on your PTO clutch handle to shift your tractor into drive or get it out of park. So the lights on the back here, thanks goes to Tim DeLuza, regular contributor in the Cadet connection. In a moment.